Okay, so pretty much as you guys asked for, and you happily obliged to the little request I asked for the stream goal like count to be at least above 6. We ended up getting it to 10, so I will now take you through all of my diecasts that I have, whether they're NASCAR or supercars or anything else, just because you guys got to that goal, so I'll do something nice for you. But alright, just come with me and I'll show you. Okay, so as I come into my shitbox of a room, I guess, you're gonna immediately notice a Jimmy Johnson shirt that I picked up at a flea market for $30, which wasn't bad. It doesn't fit me, but it looked pretty cool and I wanted it, so. Oh yeah, I have a Kyle Larson sponsor before it was cool. Well, let's take a look into this little cupboard, shall we? I guess what can you really see first? Well, for starters, the 2 Jimmy Johnson COTs at the front, 2007, 2008. Honestly, the 2007 COT was probably one of my favorites. Just because I always see the Sprint Cup logo all the time, seeing the Nextel one is honestly a lot more fun to see. We've got Kevin Harvick's Cobalt Tools 400 win from 2015. With all the confetti and stuff, even a win sticker there as well. We got Marcus Ambrose's 2012 DeWalt Ford Fusion. The one I'm pretty sure he won Watkins Glen in that one, if I'm not mistaken. Then you got Kurt Busch's 2008 Dodge Charger, his CRT. That one's honestly pretty cool to have the Miller Lite instead of the Kurt Busch variant. Then you got Casey Kane's 2005 Dodge, sponsored Dodge. That's the best way I can think to describe that. At the back you got another Marcus Ambrose car, the 47 that he drove for JTG Doherty in the Nationwide Series. It was a pretty interesting find, that one actually. That one was actually kind of a fun one to pick up. Then you got Jeff Burton's 2000 Exide Ride. If you guys are a fan of the channel and been finding my stuff for a while, you know I remade this scheme for Michael Mertz, so that was pretty fun. Then you got Ryan Newman's 2008 Dodge Charger as well, the one he won the Daytona 500 in. So that one was pretty fun to make as well. Then we've got just a couple more. We've got Jimmy Johnson's 2015 Primary. That one was interesting to find, but it was a good one to find. We also have the 75th anniversary Lego car, which I tell you, I built it wrong originally, had to take parts of it apart and almost build it from scratch, but it was worth it. And then a couple of interesting ones at the back. So we've got a couple of different Kevin Harvick and Casey Kane schemes. The 2 Kevin Harvicks are from 2002, and the Casey Kane ones are from 2012. But the one at the back, the Casey Kane one, that's actually a Ghost variant. It's basically just a black and white, but it's his Farmer's Insurance scheme, if you guys remember that one. So that one was interesting. And then the Quaker State scheme at the front here is a Galaxy variant. Both of those are apparently really rare, and I picked those up for about $120. So that was pretty cool. And the Kevin Harvick one's a normal one, this one at front, and the one at the back is actually a brushed metal variant. So that was a pretty cool one to find. I found that online, and I said to the guy, look, I'm willing to pay for expenses, and he said, yeah, that's fine, I'll get it to you tomorrow. And I got it straight away. A couple of the V8 supercars ones I have, which we've actually had those drivers come over to the States. So that was pretty cool. This one we had the Cam Waters Bathurst 1000 pole, like Monster Energy Ford Mustang that he had in 2020, which I actually got that signed, as well as the Monster Energy hat that I got him to sign as well when I met him in person, which was pretty cool. And the last one is Shane Van Gisbergen's number 97 Holden Commodore, the one he won that said Bathurst 1000 in. I also have a little Holden's Final Bathurst, as well as a little Bathurst 1000 trophy. So that was pretty cool. Also, that was a failed project. I was trying to recreate one of my league racing paint schemes. I tried to do it on an actual 124 Chevy Camaro, and I never came back to the project. And then you can see my 164 collection. We got John Andretti and Mark Martin, their 1998 schemes. And I thought that was Kurt Busch. I didn't realize when I bought it, it was Jamie McMurray. Fucking McDouche. And we got the 2022 Hendrick throwbacks, as well as Jimmy Johnson's 2020 throwback. That one I actually still really enjoy looking at. We got a bunch of ones up here. We got one of Dale Jr.'s nationwide schemes. We got Jeff Gordon's 2014 Exalter, one of Chase Elliott's, I think it's his 2017 Sun Energy, as well as the 2021 Larson Championship. We also got the Battle of Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch at Darlington 2003. Yes, that wheel was already like that when I bought it. I bought it secondhand. As well as the Bristol All-Star Race Jimmy Johnson 2020 scheme. That one, I like the All-Star schemes, I really do. Then we got a couple of some of the Cars movie ones up here, just because I like having them in there. That one's a Ryan Blaney one that was actually really hard to find. I'm still in the search for a bunch of the guys that were in Cars 3, so he was a nice find to have. Then we got Danica Patrick's 2016 Nature's Bakery scheme. We got the main three guys from the first movie, of course, Lightning. We got the 2023 75th anniversary Chevy. We got Richard Petty's Plymouth Superbird. We got Doc and another Lightning McQueen. Up here we have the Hale Mellon, Mr. Ross Chastain himself. I also found a Gen 4 Terry Labonte Kellogg's car, the same one that Kyle Larson threw back to this year, or last year. A couple other little things I got in my collection. There was a bunch of F1 cars that were released in like a 132 or 143 scale. That's what these were. They were a little nifty idea, but I don't know. They never released a full set of all 10 teams, so it was nothing interesting. But I do have this George Russell helmet that I bought online for like $60. I thought it was a bigger helmet. I didn't realize it was this tiny little thing, but I thought it was pretty cool, and it's cool to have a helmet in my collection. And I think it's part of the last lot of my little collection of stuff. They're all mostly very dirty because it's been a long time since I've looked at these, but it's my Fast and Furious stuff. I just thought I'd show this just to give you guys something a little bit different as well if you guys like the Fast and Furious stuff too. It's mostly a lot of the stuff from the first, second, and third movies because I don't really like the rest of them, which I'm allowed to say that. But yeah, a lot of them are in mostly good condition. Like I said, the only fact is they're a little bit dirty, a little bit dusty, but that can easily be fixed. But, like I said, these two actually were recent pickups. The Orion Julius RX-7 and Mia's Integra. Those are both recent. Actually, I got those for Christmas, so they were pretty cool to add to the collection. But I hope you guys enjoyed that little walkthrough of my diecast collection. I promised you guys I would if we reached that like goal on today's stream, and we did. So I hope to get more. I mean, I'd love to find some more, to be honest, but you know, all we can do is just look. That's the most important thing, especially since it's harder to find that stuff down here. I'll admit that. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning into this one. This was fun. This was fun going through my stuff again because I haven't gone really through it for a while. I probably need to display it a lot better than I have. So that's probably a good thing to kick me in the ass to do it. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for just taking this little journey with me. That's all you really get to see of it. But I love every single last one of you. And I'll see you in the next thing I'm in. Thank you and take care.